Hey guys, it's JQ Crafty. Product Focus Friday today. We are working with Heidi Swapp this month and some random embellishments. Today's, I believe, is stickers. So we will have to dig into our stash with stickers because I decided to break out this random baggie of Heidi Swapp I have. It's like a little bit of Magnolia Jane, a little bit of Hawthorne, little bit of Emerson Lane. It's kind of a little bit of everything and then some scraps. I have these all together just so they stayed together, but I'm going to do this large photo of my son. This is his, I want to say 5-month photo. I'll triple check on that. But it's got to be close to 5 because I think I've done 1 through 4 already too. It's either 5 or 6. I think a different one is 6 months. So I think this is 5 months. So we are going to scrap this. And yes, right now you're seeing lots of girliness on here. But I like that he's wearing very bold blue stripes. And we've got some bold patterns we can play with. And I kind of was thinking about sticking with the floral and maybe fussy cutting some of these out. But at the same time, I was thinking not. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do at the moment. But the sketch is so pretty. So we're going to play with it. It might not be floral. I'm not really sure what I want to do, guys. But I figured I would challenge myself. And I think next Friday also, I have a milestone photo that I need to scrapbook. So, and that'll still be with Heidi Swapp. But that'll be with the Storyline Chapters collection, so there's going to be a little bit more, but it'll be muted, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, we are going to do this, so yeah, let's get started. So I changed my mind. I start looking through all these beautiful papers, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. And so, also, spoiler, I do use stickers, but not as many as I probably could have for like a product focus standpoint, but I do use them. So I'm looking through these papers and I'm deciding, you know what, maybe this one, and I'm just trying to figure out with this sketch, I'm like, this isn't going to work. So I'm going to pack it all up and I'm going to get out Storyline instead. And then in there, I find the perfect papers to be using to document this photo and make this layout not as girly. So I'm flipping through all the loose papers I have, and I really I love this linen one. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do there. And I really liked the back of it, which was like this print of, there weren't really flowers, but it was almost like tile. And then I started flipping through the book, and I find that I have a black version of that as well. And I decide, what if I fussy cut out those images of the tile print and use that instead of flowers? What a novel idea. So that's what I do. So, and then I grabbed this blue, which I thought was perfect because it's almost like it's really coordinating with the color of the blue in his shirt and pants. It's like the perfect combination of what those would be if they got married and had a baby together, what he's wearing. And then I really like this ledger paper, which gave me the illusion of the kind of the stripe or the look of something around the outline of the top half of the paper, because in the sketch it almost looks like the top half was stitched. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut a bunch of those like they're like starlit florals, bursts things on the tile papers. Cut a bunch of those out. I just have a couple pops of black, mostly the green. And I'm cutting my picture into a circle. And I had it lined up perfect the first time. And then I realized it wasn't sticky enough. So then I put it back down. And then I didn't have it lined up the best. So there's a flat spot. But it works out. I'm able to cover that up. Not a big deal. Yeah, not a big deal. So Yep, and then I flip through. So I have the big pad of Storyline when she released it. Was it last year's? And then I have the 6x8 pads of like the 3 different like collections within the collections, or the 3 different sets within the collections. So a lot of them end up coming from the colors and stuff end up coming from the one, because yeah, it was like document, journal, and something. She named them all like 3 different ways people document their memories. Planner, yeah, I don't remember right now. Anywho, but this is the more muted, rich tones set, pretty much. So yeah, I cut a mat out of one of the 6x8 papers as well, and now I'm gonna start fussy cutting, and I am gonna cut a lot of that out so you guys don't have to see that. But yeah, I decided to do mostly, like I said, the green and just a few of the black to give that pop. And yeah, I think it turns out really good. So here you can see, I think, I have, there, now we go. I was like, wait, am I done yet? So I have fussy cut out and laid them out, and I really like the way I've laid them out. And now I'm going to start going through the ephemera and then the sticker sheets and kind of plugging in some circles wherever I can to fill in some of the gaps with these tile flowers. That's what I'm going to call them. I'm not really sure what to call them. But I really like the way it turns out because it's very reminiscent of the sketch, but it's not so flowy and watercolory and girly. It's a little more graphic, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that works for me, which is kind of fun. So this is what we're doing. All right. So, and then I grabbed all the numbers because I was pretty sure, I grabbed all 3 of the numbers because I knew this was either 4, 5, or 6 month photos. Turns out it was actually 3. It was not 4, 5, or 6, which I was just like, what? I couldn't believe it was 3-month photos. Like, it was crazy. So yeah. And so I'm putting a couple up there in the cluster, and then I grabbed, there were a lot of these fun ephemera that were definitely like seals or, seals that kind of, almost like passport stamps, I want to say, but not quite. And then there were some stickers that were that as well. And then I found all the sun stickers in ephemera, and I popped them in as well, just to give another little pop of some yellow. But I definitely stick to more of that like mustardy, khaki, blue, black, theme. And I do add a few pops of the dark green in there as well. But now I'm just going to go through the ephemera and the sticker sheets and find whatever circles I can and kind of tuck them in places. I really liked the khaki colored one with the gold around it for right on the photo. And after I glue them down, they look a little bit different. So yeah, but yeah, I really like them. Yeah, I should have like watched the video on how I had it laid out before I started gluing it down because I was kind of like, it didn't fit like this before. It turns out okay, but I could tell like something was different. It wasn't the same, and it was kind of driving me nuts. I had like a gold and khaki arrow up on the top, and I didn't quite like it, so I grabbed a couple circle or clear stickers, one that was green and one that just love it. They kind of blend in, but they show something up there. And then I found a couple of the hearts because I found the one sticker that was like a gray and white khaki-ish colored gingham, that you get a circle with the inside punched out, so I used the inside and the circle part on the layout. And yeah, like I said, and then like a vellum heart, a couple other sticker hearts. I'm going to sprinkle those around, and then off camera I'm also going to black splatter. But yeah, now I'm just going to fuss around and sit there and add embellishments. Use the stamp set and stamp a couple black outlined hearts. And I like that the tag got tucked in there as well. And that's where I'm going to put, for whenever I do these milestone pages, I put like his weight, his length, and some other things on there. And then there's always a companion page with like the outtakes of this good version of his month photo. And then I sometimes will document more stuff that I remember from when he was that age and what he liked and what he did and his milestones of crawling, flipping over, that kind of thing. So yeah, adding some stamps, and then I'll add the splatters off camera and a couple more stickers, and there you have it. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Please check out everybody who's playing with the sketch for 30 Days of Sketches down below, and come back next week for another Product Focus Friday.